Blue Jays! Welcome back to another episode of Blue Jay Journal TV.
On this episode, we'll meet the face behind Hyperlocal Extreme Weather, learn about a competitive cheer team, and discover what goes into WHS's winter percussion.
Let's start the show off with some announcements.
Washington High School's Senior Awards Night is Wednesday, May 4th at 7 p.m. Please arrive by 6:45 in the CJB. The final French Club meetings for this school year will take place on April 11th and May 9th after school in Madame Riley's room. See Madame Riley or French Club President Carleen Hoke if you have any questions. All are welcome to attend.
If there is a chance of intense weather in the area, many people rely on Hyperlocal Extreme Weather Facebook page. Ethan Rowe has the story.
So meteorology has been a long-standing hobby of mine since I was actually into kindergarten. I remember me and my dad were sitting there watching the news one day, and I had no interest in news at all, but that weather segment came on, and it's Glenn Zimmerman there in the morning, and whenever that segment came on and he was forecasting weather, I thought it was probably the most incredible thing ever.
With his love of meteorology, Scott has decided to start posting his forecasts onto his personal page, not knowing what it would turn into.
So the Hyperlocal page by nature was not supposed to be public, and ultimately word got around throughout this area and up through St. Charles, Wentzville, and especially the Washington area. Basically just a bunch of people started adding me on my Facebook page. What happened was how the Hyperlocal page got invented was Facebook had accused me of running a business off my private personal page. I chose to convert to the page, and I think over the course of overnight we went up to 5,000 members. It was just crazy how it all began.
Not only does Scott love to forecast, he also enjoys getting up close and personal with extreme weather.
Storm chasing, that is my absolute favorite. It is fun. I've chased several tornadoes, and I've chased 3 hurricanes. Probably the most wicked one was Hurricane Irma back in the day. I've gone all the way down as far as Florida. I have gone over to South Carolina for storm chasing, and I have also gone out west to Kansas City for tornado chasing.
Storm chasing can be extremely thrilling, but sometimes it doesn't always go 100% smoothly.
The biggest thing whenever it comes to safety, as you had mentioned, is you have to know where you're at, what buildings you're at, the plan of action to get out safely, and know when to fold. I have been in storms where I have had to fold because they've gotten too dangerous. The biggest thing you look for whenever it comes to safety is you want buildings with big brick concrete walls.
For those interested in meteorology, here are some words of wisdom from Chad.
The best thing you can all do is that actually want to be interested in meteorology, I highly recommend it. It's a great field, challenging field, is to listen to the chat rooms, stay quiet for a little bit. Once you start getting a better understanding, start throwing yourself out there. It's okay to make mistakes. The number one, besides safety on that page, is education. When you're wrong, you learn from your lessons, and it only makes you want to dive deeper into the data. Put all that together in one and practice years and years and years.
On Blue Jay Journal TV, this is Ethan Rowe reporting.
Brooke Holtmeyer has all the details about Washington's local competitive cheer team.
When you think of cheerleaders, you may think of pom-poms and football games. However, All-Star Cheer takes it to a new level.
I started All-Star when I was around 8 or 9. I've been on the team for a long time, and I really enjoy it. And I love the people, and I love being around everything. And we also have people from like Union and different schools that we all come together and we create this team, and we do pretty good.
Competitive cheer, I started my freshman year of high school. This is my first year of All-Star Cheer.
Many members also take part in their high school cheer teams and embrace their differences.
All-Star Cheer to me is like more action-packed, and it's like building a bond with your team, and it's a lot more practicing.
It's night and day, really. You get out there, you can't see anything. High school, you have signs and poms and you're yelling. All-Star is just all tumbling jumps, stunts, no breaks. It's a lot faster pace for sure.
PAX has instilled life lessons into all members that they will carry throughout their life.
I feel like I've gotten over a lot of things with it, and like it's pushed me to be better as a person, mentally, physically, and I feel like it's helped me do like a lot better in a lot of things.
Team members have experienced positive growth during their time at Power Athletics Cheer.
The gym has helped me a lot with my tumbling, mostly, with everything in general, but my tumbling since I came here has gotten way better than I thought would ever be possible.
Because of the gym support and Kylie's hard work, she is able to continue her cheer career at Lindenwood University.
PAX has gotten me ready not just for cheer in the future, but for life, just with the lessons and the hard work we're taught here and for college.
This is Brooke Holtmeyer reporting. It is estimated that 75% of all waste is recyclable. However, we only recycle about 30% of it. Please recycle for the good of your earth and environment.
At Washington High School, marching band goes beyond the football field. Molly Bauer has the story.
Winter Percussion is like a competitive group. It's basically with battery and frontline, which is like marimbas and stuff. And there are different classes of competition.
Winter Percussion is just like, it's basically the same thing as marching band, but instead of being on a football field, it's in the gym and without all the wind players. Instead of having like trumpets and everybody on the field, you just have drumline people playing drums and people with cymbals.
Winter Percussion is a activity where we take marching band, but we place it in a gym. Drums, marching drums, front ensemble as well, which includes marimbas, vibes, and like cymbals and things. It's drums in a gym. It's pretty exciting.
WHS Winter Percussion is dusting off their instruments for a new season after COVID complications.
Well, we chose Call of the Wild 2 years ago, but it was really affected by COVID because we could not finish the show. And we are bringing it back this year.
The show's called Call of the Wild. It's about like being one from the group, so like non-conformity, like you start as like a businessman and then you go to the wild, which is more of being yourself and not conforming to the crowd.
While winter percussion and marching band are very different, it provides a different experience on the individual.
My favorite part about winter percussion is that I just get to absolutely like lose my mind whenever I perform, and I just get to like make disgusting faces and play as hard as I possibly can and perform as hard as I possibly can.
I like how it's like up close and personal with the audience. Like if you're on a marching band field, you're pretty far away. So with winter percussion, you're like in a gym, you're like right next to the audience, so you get to perform more and act, and I think that's the fun part of it.
It has way less people, and the thing that's nice about it being so much less people is it's more like people get to know each other better.
Responsibilities on the individual vary between marching band and winter percussion.
In winter percussion, since we're in a gym, you're sometimes 30 feet from the judge and from the audience. So every moment their face is really important, that they're portraying exactly what our show's about.
There's a lot more responsibility on the individual because instead of getting to practice every day and then certain times after school, we only have group practices 3 days a week after school. It's really up to us to learn our parts and get everything memorized, so it's a lot more responsibility.
If you're interested in seeing winter percussion perform, their final competition is Saturday, April 9th at Francis Howe High School at 11:15. For Blue Jay Journal TV, this is Molly Bauer reporting.
Go band.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Blue Jay Journal TV. We hope you enjoyed.
Visit www.bluejayjournal.com for more news and views from Washington High School and our community.
And don't forget to come check out Steel Magnolias performed by Washington High School Theater Guild, April 7th through the 9th. Bye!